driving on I-40 in, where am I? Texas, I think. And all of a sudden, 6 puppies just run across the road. I tried to catch him with the camera, but, I wasn't expecting that, so I wasn't ready. So, yeah, but they seemed really happy, Usually when you see dogs on a freeway, they're, like, really stressed out and, but they were thrilled to be running across the freeway. It was like it was a game or something, 6 of them, beautiful puppies, like maybe lab mix. They were all different colors, but otherwise they were exactly the same. So like from the same litter. So there were like 2 black ones, 2 chocolate brown. There was one that was kind of like a wheat color, and then one that was light, like almost white. And I don't know where they went. They just ran straight across. Oh, I'm in Oklahoma now. I just crossed over. The puppies were in Texas. But I don't know. I mean, should I go back and look for them? I don't know how I could find them. And I mean, how could I catch 6 puppies? It's crazy. They must live there, right? They must belong in one of those farmhouses along the side. I don't know how else they would be there. They were thrilled to be running across that freeway. Thrilled. Captain, don't you ever try that. Hey, puppies, if you're watching this, stay off the road. You're gonna get killed.
Anywhere you go, tell me what you find. Anything at all, like you had a mind. Hate it when you act like I'll be fine. Baby, what you have in mind.
While I've been here fueling up, I found something. There are these vehicles. They're kind of weird and cool looking, like they look like some kind of like high-tech covert government operation or something. There's a bubble on the top that's got some kind of like satellite communications in it, I'm sure. And then, I don't know, they just look very mysterious. But then as you look a little closer, it gets a little more strange. Because see, basically they're just like a pickup truck front with like a shell on the back. To be totally honest, they look like they were spray painted. It's almost like they're playing covert government vehicles in an independent film rather than actually being covert government vehicles, So there's 4, and they're each a different color. There's a black one, a white one, a navy blue one, and a silver one. It's kind of like the puppies, like the same except different colors. So I asked the guy inside behind the counter if he knew what they are, and he said they were military, and then he said they were working for the state. And I'm thinking, like, why would the U.S. military be working for the state of Oklahoma? And then, he's getting kind of, like, I'm asking questions, and the guy's getting kind of, it's like a young guy. He's getting kind of, like, pissy about it, like I should stop asking questions or whatever. But then the last thing he says to me before he totally cuts me off is he says, their job is to make sure nothing happens to the transfer vehicle. Now, I don't know what this means. Do you? I don't know. What's the transfer vehicle? I don't know. I was just going to go up to one of these trucks and just ask them, like, hey, what's with the truck? Can I see inside? But then they went into like this formation. The white one went way down there. The black one stayed here. The navy blue one pulled up at the pump, and then the silver one went all the way across the street. I don't know. Now I'm, between the way that guy was talking and the formation and everything, I'm kind of thinking that maybe I shouldn't even be videotaping, because maybe this is some kind of covert operation and maybe I'm going to get in trouble. I don't know. If I go missing, look in the federal prisons.
Anywhere you go, tell me what you find. Anything at all, like you had a mind. Hate it when you act like I'll be fine. Baby, what you have in mind.
Okay, I just passed one of those signs. You've seen them if you've ever like driven near a prison. They say hitchhikers may be escaping inmates. Okay, so how often does that happen, do you think? Like, how often are there inmates hitchhiking on the freeway? So I passed that sign, and then I come across this. I mean, they're down in the gully, they're up here, and there was another one a little farther back too, so maybe there really are escaped inmates. Maybe those puppies, maybe they escaped. Well, they have a canine unit over there.
Anywhere you go, tell me what you find. Anything at all, like you had a mind. Hate it when you act like
Okay, now this actually makes sense because I remember that the first time that Captain and I were driving away together from San Diego, Stacy, who was his foster mom, yelled something after the bus, and it was kind of dramatic. She was like, "He hates windshield wipers." And I remember thinking at the time, okay, I don't love windshield wipers, but they're kind of neutral objects, right? So I didn't really have strong feelings about the one way or the other. I didn't really think it through, I guess, and now I see. Yeah, he hates windshield wipers. We're gonna work on that.
Anywhere you go, tell me what you find. Anything at all, like you had in mind. Hate it when you act like I'll be fine. Baby, what you go, what you have in mind.
Hey, I want to show you something.
Anywhere you go, what you have in mind.
Right there. Could that be the transfer vehicle? It's right in the middle of the formation. It's practically the only car there except mine. Well, there's that big rental truck too. Maybe that's the transfer vehicle. Maybe they're both the transfer vehicle. Maybe there's two. I came up empty on the jailbreak and the puppies. Of course, not every mystery gets solved, but I give it a try every time. I got a reputation to uphold. Because you know what Vincent Buslife said last time? She is quickly becoming a modern-day Charles Kuralt. Thanks, Vincent Buslife. That made my day, my week, my month, made my year. This video here has some mystery to it, but also a little bit of a Kuralt vibe, so I'll meet you over there.